The Chinese President Hu Jintao and his U.S. counterpart Barack Obama discussed global challenges in their first ever face-to-face meeting in China. Palestinian officials asked the EU to support a plan to seek UN recognition for an independent state without Israeli consent. The UN Food and Agriculture Organization agrees to drastically increase funding for agricultural aid. And the state of Rio de Janeiro strives to prevent an outbreak of dengue fever. Hello and welcome to this news update on CCTV International. I'm Lahu in Beijing. President Hu Jintao has met with his U.S. counterpart Barack Obama in Beijing. The two leaders have agreed to deepen bilateral ties through stronger cooperation and to find more common ground despite their differences. Their discussions also focused on global challenges and to ensure that the world economy has a solid recovery. Wang Mangmang reports.
This is the third formal meeting between President Hu Jintao and Barack Obama this year. They represent the interests of the world's largest developing and developed nations. The two countries have enjoyed success in their cooperation over the past 30 years. Their relationship got off to a positive start after the U.S. president took office. Obama's trip aims to fulfill his commitments to work with the rest of the world. China, being the largest holder of U.S. debt and one of the only nations that has not been severely affected by the global economic downturn, is a country that Washington increasingly looks to for cooperation.
Mr. President, this is your first state visit to China. We are delighted to have you here. In my own name and on behalf of Chinese government and the people, allow me to extend our warm welcome to you and the U.S. delegation. We've already had a smaller meeting this morning and reached consensus on many aspects.
The United States and China have a great many mutual interests. And after 30 years of bilateral relations, I think it's fair to say that our two governments have continued to move forward in a way that can bring even greater cooperation. And the American people are interested in stronger relations with the people of China.
The key issue was how the two countries could agree on terms that will push the pace of development forward. After emerging from their meeting, they released concrete agreements.
Both President Obama and I spoke positively of the progress in the bilateral ties since the new U.S. administration took office. We both agreed to develop a strategic, long-term perspective in dialogue and exchange and work together to build a positive, cooperative and comprehensive China-U.S. relationship. We also agreed to take concrete actions to steadily build a partnership to meet many challenges that we both face.
The major challenges of the 21st century, from climate change to nuclear proliferation to economic recovery, are challenges that touch both our nations, and challenges that neither of our nations can solve by acting alone.
The two presidents also decided to deepen high-level exchanges to better promote understanding, to take resolute actions in cutting emissions, and to develop stronger cultural ties. They also touched on issues of trade disputes and human rights. Obama reiterated his administration's adherence to the One China policy. China and the U.S. are having more contacts than before with greater complexity in global situations. They do not and will not agree on everything. But if the two powers take a positive direction in bilateral ties, they can work out the differences. This meeting in Beijing plays a vital start to forging the leaders' commitment to that goal. Wang Mengmeng, CCTV, Beijing.